So you might have a little voice inside your head. It's a quiet voice, but it's persistent. It's telling you that you're not getting ahead, that you're an expert, that you're working hard. You should be paid like an expert, but you're not. Every month you're working harder and harder in your bank account. Well, it's kind of where it was the month before. You look at the calendar and you realize that someday I'm going to want to retire, but my bank account's not going to let me. What if I told you there was a simple solution to that problem? Say it with me. Right, you need to raise your prices. Now, this isn't the first time you've heard this from me today, right? But I feel like some of you out there aren't getting the message. I think there are some of you that are thinking, Brad, you don't understand. My prices are already high. I mean, have you seen my competition? If my prices went any higher, they would eat my lunch. Are you willing to test that assumption? Because remember, you're not getting any further ahead. You're not making the money that you need to be making. What if the next time you sat down with a prospect, you started the conversation at a different price point? You don't have to go out and announce to the world that you're at this big other high price point. Just do it one time. Just take your next prospect and start the conversation higher. Now, maybe they'll say no, and that's fine. You can think that Brad was a big crackpot. But maybe they'll say yes. And I'll tell you from my own experience that when that person says yes, it makes you look at all those other clients a little differently. Like they've been ripping me off all these years. They've been taking advantage of me. And then you do it again, and then you do it again, and now you're really looking at those guys differently. Raise your prices with your very next prospect.